When you take columnar epithelium, the first foremost point is shape of the epithelial cells. The epithelial cells will be slender, elongated cells. So like columns. Okay, like columns, they will be seen under microscope. Now, where you will find the columnar epithelial cells, and what is the importance of columnar epithelial cells in that particular location. So, we'll first discuss the location. You will find the columnar epithelial cells in the stomach and in intestine. So these organs are, in stomach and intestine, you will be finding structures like this. The elongated epithelial cells. But the nucleus might be at the bottom. Majorly, you will find the nucleus at the bottom, not at the center in these cells. So assume that these are the columnar epithelial cells lining intestine. Suppose first I'll discuss about the stomach, then we'll go for intestine. Suppose assume that these are the columnar epithelial cells lining the stomach. So assume that this is the stomach, and around the stomach you are having these cells. Now in stomach and intestine, you will be having various digestive enzymes, isn't it? Can you name some digestive enzymes? Anyone? Okay, no problem. See, digestive enzymes like proteases, they will break up the protein molecules. And amylases are the enzymes, they'll break up the carbohydrate molecules. Okay, so this kind of digestive enzymes you'll find. So when we are saying that the enzymes will break all the proteins or the carbohydrates, etc., what they're doing, they are doing the rupture. Function of digestive enzymes is they are doing rupture or breaking up the molecules. So have you ever thought of these enzymes when they're acting and breaking these molecules? Aren't they break the stomach or intestine walls? The walls of stomach and intestine will be smooth, no? So if the enzymes are breaking these molecules, why they are not damaging the stomach and intestine? They're acting on the molecules and they're not damaging the part where they are present. Have you got a question like this ever? You got my point?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here comes the columnar epithelial cells. So what the columnar epithelial cells will do is they will be present at the lining. This is the word they have used in some books, and I think in your ebook also the same word, lining. Lining, just to confuse you, lining is nothing but the surface, inner surface especially. Surface of stomach, inner surface of intestine is with these kind of columnar epithelial cells. Okay, so when these cells are there, they will resist or they will protect the stomach and intestine walls from getting damaged at different pH. pH, I hope you know, the acidic condition. Sometimes some enzymes, the pH will be 7 to 8, and sometimes the pH will be 9. So this kind of changes in pH enzyme activity happens during the digestion process. So because of the presence of this columnar epithelium, there will be proper digestion. Okay, there will be proper absorption also. This is the word here. The second word you have to understand. This I'll explain. See this point you got here. Why the columnar epithelial cells are elongated compared to other cells? They are very slender and tall. The other slide is showed, isn't it? So why they are so? Based on their location. Where you will find columnar epithelium? You will find in stomach and intestine walls. Okay, the walls. Walls is nothing but the lining. The other word you can say surface. All the terminology is same only. Inner wall of stomach and intestine. lining of stomach and intestine, or the inner surface of stomach and intestine. Everything is same. So in that you will find the columnar epithelium. So they are enhancing digestion. Now in the other picture I showed cilia. Cilia on the columnar epithelial cells.
Columnar.
Yes. Now that I'll explain. About the distal convoluted tubule, like Bhumika asked, like I told about this microvilli, that will link up here. See. When you take the epithelium, which is columnar, at the stomach and intestine part, they will have cilia. So that is called ciliated columnar epithelium. Different name they have specifically given. Ciliated means presence of cilia. Cilia are nothing but hair-like structures. Just hair-like structures you will found above the columnar cells. So why these hair-like structures are there? Assume that this is the epithelial cell, which is the intestine. Suppose the small intestine and the large intestine, I hope you know. Now when you take the small intestine and large intestine, the structure of small and large intestine will be very much looped, isn't it? They're not straight like this. They'll be looped like this. I hope you might be knowing. The small intestine and around which you will be having large intestine. Something looks like this. So when the structure of intestine, if you take the food material digestion and passes, has to be done in a free way, without any obstruction or without any hindrance, we can say. So if they have hair-like structure, like cilia, this columnar cells will help in movement of cilia so that there won't be any hindrance in small intestine for the digestion process. So the cells will have cilia, helps in proper digestion. Directly you can conclude like that. So the hair-like cilia will help in proper digestion if they are present in digestive system. And same ciliated columnar epithelium you will find in respiratory tract. See, respiratory tract, best example you can say the larynx. You know larynx? Larynx is a part of respiratory tract. Usually we call it as the windpipe. Foot pipe, windpipe you would have heard. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, foot
Esophagus.
pipe is something, yeah. Near the glottis and all. If you remember, the foot pipe and the windpipe will be side by side. Like this. If you assume that this is foot pipe and this will be the windpipe. So the windpipe will be having ciliated columnar epithelium. Now you'll understand much clearly. See, the air has to pass, but the food particles shouldn't interfere here. Because they are present side by side, no? So what are the food particles entering here should not interfere the windpipe, through which air only can pass. That's why I draw a slender one. So here, around this windpipe, you will find ciliated epithelium. Means the epithelial cells will have hair and they will not allow other particles to enter into this pipe. So that's what the cilia will do. Cilia are nothing but hair-like projections. Okay? Clear with the ciliated columnar epithelium term? Epithelium. And under epithelium, you are having simple epithelium and compound or complex. In some books will be given complex, don't get confused, both are same. We are having a complex or compound epithelium. So two types based on the number of layers. We are having single layer of epithelial cells in simple epithelium. And in compound epithelium, we'll have different or many layers of epithelial cells. So that's compound epithelium. And compound epithelium, simple epithelium, if you take simple epithelium is again divided into squamous. Then what's the second one? Yes.
Cuboidal.
Yeah, cuboidal. Third one?
Columnar.
Yes. Thank you, Anna. So, columnar. This is what we have discussed till now. 3 types of epithelium and simple epithelium. This is a classification. Okay. We discussed about where there are different locations, where is squamous epithelium, where is cuboidal epithelium, and where is columnar epithelium. Now, when you take the compound epithelium, in compound epithelium in pancreas, salivary ducts, and all. Okay. So, compound epithelium is found in these locations. So, when you take the pancreas, it's a separate organ. And salivary ducts are also much involved in digestion process. They need many layers of epithelium. That's why we find compound epithelium in there in pancreas and salivary ducts. Okay.